Zilgit.
Hey, Doc. Kevin Garnett goes into the Hall of Fame this weekend. I know it's off topic to your specific game, but I wanted to know what you learned that you didn't know about Kevin when he joined the Celtics, and what was he like behind the scenes as far as, that we didn't always see that made Kevin who he is?
Well, I didn't know Kevin that well, other than, coaching against him for many years, Jeff. And, it's funny. I really wanted him, obviously, but my first thought bringing him in the door was there's no way that energy and that intensity is real. I even said that. Danny and I were both laughing like it's just no way. And then within 2 days of training camp, we both realized, no, it's absolutely who he is. He is the most focused, dedicated player I'd ever been around for his craft. And he brings the culture with him, not intentionally. He just does. I've often said every coach should have the opportunity to coach a Kevin Garnett because he takes his job very serious. He forces everyone else in the locker room to take it as serious. And behind the scenes, what you didn't see was his leadership, his love to his teammates, his orientation to the rookies, from, making them give speeches about certain issues to, buying them each suits and making them wear suits to games early in their career and telling them this is your work. He's the best you can have in your locker room.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah.
David Murphy.
Doc, are you interested at all to see how the attendance thing shakes out in the playoffs? City of Philly just bumped you guys up to 10,000 fans today, but it's going to be all over the place, or at least it could be all over the place. You've got, Miami. I don't even know what they're at right now, but it's like 3,000.
Miami's probably at 50,000. Isn't that in the state of Florida?
Yeah.
They have it outside in a bowl or something. Who knows?
But and then you got.
I love it.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know what you're asking. I love it. It's going to, for us, like on the road, again, we don't know where we're going. We may go somewhere there's no fans or there's 1,000 fans, so that's going to be interesting. And I don't know how that will shake out. I'm not interested in it as far as the road games, but I'm really happy for our home games that we're going to have more fans. The fans we have now, it feels like it's a sold out arena, so adding more fans will only add to that. And I think, our fan base is as good as anyone. So it's a good thing for us.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Keith Pompey.
Hey, what's up, Doc? Is Joel going tonight?
No Joel, no Ferg. And I think no Matisse. Yeah.
Is Joel on a trip with y'all?
I don't talk about that. You know that.
All right. Well, let me ask you this, man. Light moment. So Kevin Garnett, did he get his toughness from Chicago or Malden, South Carolina?
Probably both. I think he probably was born with it, though, Keith. He was a tough dude, man. And it wasn't fake. But yeah, he was, I don't know if it's toughness or intensity, or his intensity created toughness. I'm not even sure. But I have never seen anyone. There were several times that I actually game 6. I want to say that we won a title. I would have to bring him in my office and just sit him down and don't say anything to him. Just make him literally calm the F down, because he was so jacked up, man. You had to just settle him down some games. But man, I wish everybody attacked life like that. Wouldn't that be awesome?
All right. I was just messing with you with the Chicago thing.
No, I knew that, but we know Chicago's the toughest. I've already established that. So
it's a little bit tougher than Detroit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Time for 2 more. We'll start with Chris Franklin.
Evening, Doc. I know each team has its own different unique personality, and each team's different year to year. But what similarities do you see between this team and that championship team that you had with the Celtics?
Defensively, I would say off the bat, I think it's grown into that for sure. But we have the ability to get defensive stops. We can lean on our defense. We've won several games this year where, in my opinion, we didn't play great, but the last 3 minutes, we just got stops. We shut teams down. That usually translates to the playoffs. I think defense translates better to the playoffs than actually offense. So that's definitely a similarity.
Last question will go to Austin Krell.
Hey, Doc. Obviously, the 1 seed, you can clinch that tonight. Is that, like that phrase people say that like this is the hardest game to win in a season, whether it be like a playoff game 7 or whatever? Is it true that like this is going to be the hardest game that these guys have to play this season because they're?
I don't know, Austin. I've never found regular season games for seeding as the hardest game. But our players do talk about it. I can tell you, I don't mention it at all. I never talk about it. But they definitely talk about it. So, we'll see. It'll be interesting to kind of watch our guys tonight if that's a factor. But whenever you're trying to achieve something, from Venus Williams trying to win one more to be the greatest, have the most victories, and it eludes you, it's never easy to close anything out. That's just in life. So I'm sure that'll be the same thing for us.
All right,
Thanks, guys. Take care.